What up, my friends, and Happy New Year. It's January 1st, 2025. We're in the goddamn future. Can you imagine that? You know, when I was a kid in the 70s, and, that was like before I turned 10 in 1980, so I was born in 70. Like, 2025, man, that was the future. Everything was gonna be different. I mean, and it is in a lot of ways, right? They didn't give us flying cars, but they gave us flat TVs. Remember in the 70s? Oh, people have flying cars and televisions. You hang on your wall like pictures. We got the TVs, right? Because they don't want you outside living life and experiencing the world and seeing that, your fellow neighbor isn't a monster. And, the more you move around, the better it is for you. The more we get away from chemicals and dependency on these chemicals, the better your brain works. The more your mind expands, the healthier you are, and the least amount of garbage and poison that you put into your body. It's 2025, man. The future can look bright for all of us. It's like we keep thinking, well, it's either got to be 1984 or Brave New Worlds, right? Control over fear and anger and retaliation, control that way, 1984, right? Or control through pleasure and degeneracy and pharmaceuticals, like in Brave New Worlds. Or we can break out of both of those paradigms, right? Is that a word? Yeah. Break out of both of those and come back to the natural world. Of course, as much as possible, we live in the modern world, but I lived in Cambridge a large portion of my life, but, we used to go out to the woods. We used to go out to nature reserves and, feel put back together once we leave. There's four detrimental things to our health, right? It's glyphosate, right? Is that how you say it? Glyphosate, the chemical that we use for pesticides, right? Aluminum, fluoride, and Wi-Fi. Supposedly, that calcifies your pineal gland. Yeah, you can tell I'm self-educated because I don't know how to pronounce jack shit. But the pineal gland, right? That's what it is. And so that's supposed to calcify that. What if we need that gland in order to expand on? I've been thinking about this, about a sci-fi story. Maybe it's a sci-fi story. Maybe it's world history. We may find out someday. I hope not. But anyway, what if that's part of the control device, right? So that our minds don't expand as far as they could. So that our spiritual world is so small or separated from nature, right? Like our whole world, our whole lives are separated from nature. And, I'll tell you, I started off my 2025 exactly how I started off my 2024, exactly how I started off my 2023, out here in the woods. Same way I ended my 2023, same way I ended my 2024, and God willing, the same way I'll end my 2025. Did I achieve all of my health goals? No, but a vast majority of them. Do I still look at my body in the mirror and go, there's room for improvement? Yes. Am I going to change the way that I go at maybe encouraging others to do the same? Yes. So, these are my goals for 2025. Make my business more successful. Which comes with time restraints, right? I got to be there more often, and that's okay. And I got to do something about my cannabis consumption, whether that's quitting altogether or trying, a variation of moderation where I don't ever partake before 5 p.m., after I get home, you know what I mean, but after 5, definitely after 5 p.m. and see if I can do that for a while, you know. I have shown myself that I have, you know, dedication, that if I put my mind to something, I'll complete the task. You know, that's what this last year has shown me. Has my body developed in ways that I didn't think possible? Definitely. You know, muscles in my legs that I didn't even know I had. You know, and mentally, you know, and I'm dissecting what I look at and how I look at things and people and situations in my life, you know, and reassess how I address those issues, people, and situations in my life. All right, everybody, it's 2025. I hope that you're getting at it, whatever getting at it is for you. You know, I just really want to share the benefits of my last 2 years of, you know, basically just walking and eating better. It's changed my whole world, right? Like, my life is very much the same, like my kids, my girl, where we live, you know, although that's changed in a couple of years, and our relationships have changed most definitely. But, you know, I still have the shop, and you know what I mean? Like, I have all the things in the same situation that I've been in, but it just seems so much more enjoyable, and like I'm just at this point of contentment in my life. And physically, you know, I feel great. Do I have aches and pains? Sure. You know, when I don't have the aches and pains, when I'm out here, right? So I come out here more and hopefully advance my body, my physicality, my physical self, my mental self, and my spirituality, you know. All right, man, Happy New Year once again. Everybody have a great day. Have a great year. Remember, folks, new year, new you. What you gonna do? Peace.